If you ever hear a knock on your car window at night, don't look. Sounds ridiculous, I know. Every instinct you have tells you to turn your head, to check who it is, to make sense of the sound. That instinct is wrong. I learned that sitting in my truck on a back road I had driven 100 times. Engine idling, headlights cutting a pale tunnel through the trees. I pulled over to take a call. No signal where I was, but sometimes if you stop just right, it flickers back for a second or two, long enough for a voicemail, long enough for a text. I never even got the phone unlocked because that's when I heard the knock. Not loud, not aggressive, just 3 slow taps on the driver's side window. I froze. The woods around me were dead quiet. No wind, no insects, just my engine and my own breathing, suddenly too loud. My first thought was simple: someone needs help. That thought nearly got me killed. I didn't move, didn't turn my head, didn't even blink. The knock came again. Same rhythm, same pressure. Careful. Like whoever was doing it didn't want to crack the glass. I swallowed and stared straight ahead through the windshield. The road was empty. Just asphalt stretching into darkness, swallowed by trees on both sides. The knock shifted. Passenger side now. My stomach dropped. That meant whatever it was had moved without me hearing footsteps, without brushing against leaves, without making a single sound besides that knock. I felt the urge to look grow unbearable. My neck tightened, my eyes burned from fighting it. That's when it spoke. "Hey, you okay in there?" The voice was calm, normal, a little concerned. Male. Too close. It sounded like the mouth was right next to the glass. I clenched the steering wheel until my hands hurt. "I think you left your lights on," it said. That didn't make sense. My headlights were clearly on. I could see them lighting up the road, reflecting faintly off the tree trunks. The voice chuckled softly. "You can look. I won't scare you." Something about that sentence was wrong. Not threatening, not comforting, just incorrect. The knock came again, harder this time, more impatient. I finally risked a glance. Not at the window, at the side mirror. There was nothing there, no reflection, no silhouette, no shape blocking the headlights, but the knocking just continued. "You don't have to be rude," the voice said, irritation creeping in. "I'm just trying to help." My phone buzzed in my hand. A text. No signal. That was impossible. I looked down. Unknown number. Don't look at it. My heart slammed so hard I thought I might black out. Another text followed immediately. "Start the engine. Drive." The engine was already running. The knock stopped. But for one awful second I thought maybe it had left. Then my driver's side window fogged. Not from my breath, from the outside. A handprint pressed slowly into the condensation. Long fingers. Too long. The joints bent wrong. Like the bones inside didn't line up properly. The voice dropped its friendly tone.
I know you can hear me."
The hand slid down the glass, leaving streaks behind.
I see breathing.
I slammed the truck in the drive and hit the gas. The tires spun before they caught. Gravel sprayed. The truck lurched forward, engine roaring. As I sped down the road, I heard it laugh. Not behind me. Beside me. I glanced towards the passenger seat. It was sitting there, not fully. Like I didn't understand how seats worked. Its body bent at angles that made my eyes hurt to focus on. Its head was tilted sideways, neck stretched too long, chin nearly touching his shoulder. The face looked unfinished. Features smoothed over like clay someone forgot to finish shaping. Except for the mouth. The mouth was perfect and smiling.
You should have done that.
It said. I screamed and swerved, the truck fishtailed, nearly leaving the road before I corrected. When I looked again, the seat was empty. The road was empty. The woods pressed close on both sides like nothing had happened. I didn't slow down until I hit the main highway. Streetlights, other cars, noise. I pulled into the first gas station I saw and sat there shaking. Doors locked, eyes scanning every reflection in the glass. Nothing following me. No handprints. No fogged windows. I convinced myself it was stress, a hallucination. My brain misfiring in the dark. I believed that. Until I got home. I shut off the engine and sat there for a moment, gathering myself. And that's when I heard it. Not on the window. On the inside of the glass. From the back seat. Right behind my head. A familiar, calm voice whispered,
You really should look.
I never turned around. I threw the door open and ran. They found my truck the next morning parked in my driveway like normal. The doors unlocked, the windows spotless. No fingerprints, no fog. Just one thing carved inside the rear window, etched so deep it cracked the glass. Next time, roll it down. So if you're ever sitting in your car at night and you hear a knock on your window, don't look. Don't answer. And whatever you do, don't let it inside.